Hello everybody, my name is Charlie, editor for X2, and today I'll be showing you how to install Empire at War Remake's terrain editor and showing you how to set up your very own map. Before I start, a massive thank you for Madame for recording this tutorial and the incredibly talented people behind the Empire at War Remake Mod. Their social links and Discord are in the description down below. First thing, you'll need to install the Empire at War map editor from ModDB. Links are in the description below. For people who have the Steam version of the game, you'll also need to download the update. You'll get two items from the downloads, the installer for the map editor and the folder containing the Steam patch. Let's start with the installer. Simply agree to the license and click next. Next it will ask you where to install. Click the browse button and here we'll need to tell the installer where our Empire at War game lives. For the CD versions of the game, the installer will most likely know already, but in cases where it doesn't, it's in Program Files, LucasArts, and Star Wars Empire at War. However, for Steam versions, this is different, as it's in Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and Star Wars Empire at War, as shown on the screen. When installed, you'll see the files will be in the base game data folder. Don't let that deter you, however, as the Steam patch files you downloaded earlier will need to be placed in the corruption folder of the game. Finally, next we'll need to copy the data folder from your Empire at War Remake mod, which is found in the corruption folder, Mods and EAW Remake 2.2. Copy this said folder and paste it within your corruption folder, as shown here. Don't worry, this won't override anything. Just a warning, this is 7 GB of data that needs to be copied, so make sure you have the time and disk space. And there, we're done installing. Let's get to making some battles. Next, launch the EAW Terrain Editor exe file in the corruption folder. Give it a moment to read the data files. To save time, I recommend opening an existing space battle map of your own choosing, rather than making a new one. You can find these by navigating through Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Star Wars Empire at War, Corruption, Data, Art, and Maps. Here we'll use Alderaan for this example. Once the map is open, check and make sure it's the world you want. Save as the file and name it as the scenario you want. For example, we'll use Keldarbe versus an ISD2. Next, we want to clear everything from our skirmish map. Just highlight everything and hit the delete key. You can keep stuff in here if you like. You can add a few props as well if you wish. Although I find that this can get in the way, especially mines, as it can get the AI upset, as they're going to want to capture it and not fight you or the enemy. Just a side note, you can also grab the planet and move it around if you like, but for this example, we don't need to. In the top right, you'll see the Add Objects box. This is a list of all the ships and props you need. They are all based in categories, so you'll have to do some exploration on what ships are where. All we really need for this example are things like space units, squadrons, which have fighter squadrons, and finally, unique units. So after a bit of searching, we found the ISD2 ships. We just click, hold and drag onto the map. If we click and hold while holding shift, we can move the object around like so, rotating it in a circle. Some ships take longer to render when being added into the map, and can struggle to rotate like this Keldarbe ship, but you can easily adjust this on the sidebar via the Z angle. Finally, we need to assign these ships to different players. So in the sidebar, we can see the player owner and the drop down for it. For the sake of simplicity, we're going to assign it to Rebellion. Note that none of these ship stats change when assigning them to different players. The ISD2 is already Empire, so he's already set. But we want to spawn his interceptors, which can be done by clicking the checkbox shown here. And that's everything. You can click either of these guys and add more of them, change their locations and more. Just to finish, we can go to File, Map Properties. This is where you can set number of players, map types, and the map name to appear in the game. For this, it'll be Keldarbe versus ISD2. Next, you just save again and you're all set. And it will display within the game. Now, let's see some examples of these fleets by X-Heart Ladder in a few of his customized matchups.
For new capital ships, so we'll have to see about that. You have fighters, the icons are just glitched? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, they're there. See, if I could take out their engines, I might have a chance, but the ISD doesn't have an engine hard point. I want to say yeah, but I don't know if they ever really intend to add one.
Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Oh, go. Just go. Just go. Just go.
Moving into position.
Big guns on a ship this big are not meant to hit little fighters, so... So our strategy basically there was to de-shield the ISD, and then let our fighters kind of, as I said, defang it. Our shield hardpoint survived.
Roger that.
This should be the final kill right here. Sweet. There we go. He's got beat by an old ass ship. See ya. Enjoy the vacation. Right, we're getting outgunned by the Kandosi, but we've got the
battleship standing by.
the heavy cannon. They don't have a shield hardpoint though, so that's not good for us.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Coordinates received.
This is gonna be kind of a straight up slugging match, I guess. Our wing just got like annihilated.
Weapons charged.
Well, that's gonna be GG, because if we can't beat the AI, I don't think it matters. I don't think we really need to do the other one. Beautiful ship model. I love the Liberty. Okay, nice. We got our fighters as well. We got X-wing, Y-wing. That's it.
Warm up. We're going in.
Oh crap! We're already taking fire.
Awaiting orders. Target confirmed.
All right, our Y-wing is going to need to do double duty here. Well, not double duty, but it's going to need to probably take out that shield generator if we even have a chance. The ISD's best move here is just to be super aggressive. See, even in this position, we're giving it full broadside, and it's just hitting us with some of its turbo lasers. It's still probably going to outpace us. Should I get all the guns involved? Some feel left out. Don't like that. I gotta say, this reminds me of the MC-80 Liberty model from Battlefront 2. So I don't think we're gonna like one-shot the Starforge or anything, but I'm kind of curious to see what kind of damage we do. The Starforge is a massive battle. It's so big that like you can't even see. And I took down a big chunk of its shield. You can't even see the health on the station without scrolling up. Which is crazy. Alright, let's get our capital ships into action. So much firepower. I'm actually shocked that the game is running so well right now. Look at that thing. Nah, we're not getting destroyed by the Starforge. We're going to do some Starforge destroying. Just curious to see what kind of fleet we got. Okay, not going to lie, that's pretty cool. It's kind of a shame not to use this because Madame made us. That is a beautiful fleet. Oh, I love it. Maybe we'll just fight off the defenders. Gotta say. Very beautiful. This would be... I kind of made this joke on one of my other streams, but this would be like what would have happened if Admiral Akbar were the one hidden out in the unknown regions instead of Palpatine. Well, I gotta say that we're doing a fine job against the Empire here. This mod is still in development, yes, but there is a public version. I mean, I'm just playing on a public version just with custom scenarios. I've like managed to de-shield pretty much every ISD. There's some left, like this one, but overall, it's been pretty successful. Actually, the AI is actually playing this really smart. They're just going around, which is definitely the right way to handle this.
Your command, sir.
Because like right now, these in the middle are not helping. So here,
Roger that.
goddamn shields on these things are so thick. We got what, 4 Star Destroyers putting fire on it? It's just like nah. It's like I'm good. I don't feel like being depleted. See ya. See ya. All around me are familiar faces. More of them. Jeez Louise. So we lost 5 Star Destroyers. One is very close to being killed. This one. But it survived.
Copy.
Pretty good. Pretty pleased with that performance.